So is this a new bathroom?
It's a new bathroom. I redid this a couple years ago.
And so what's the problem?
The problem is the water won't stay in the tub. And it's okay for me when I take a shower, but when I give my son a bath, the water won't stay in.
Well, sure, Ken. Just have to use this big.
Well, yeah, but then he pulls it out, and the water goes out, and after refilled, it's...
Well, I tell you, this is a pretty standard part. This is called a bath waste and overflow. This is the trip lever right here.
Okay.
And this part is repairable. Let me run to the truck and I'll show you how they work.
Great, thanks.
Well, Tim, I cannot fit behind that bathtub, so I thought this would help us understand what's going on behind there.
Okay.
Here is the strainer where the water goes down. It connects right to here, and the water would go right down into a trap and down the drain.
We know that part works.
Yes, it does. So this is the trip lever. Here's the part you see up at the top of the tub. Now, to hold the water back, there is a plunger. I'm just going to pull that up so you see it. That plunger right there. Just hold that shoe for me. Now, in proper operation, when you close the trip lever, you'll notice that the plunger goes down and seats and holds that water from being able to get on the drain.
Okay.
All right? Well, these bathways are designed to be put onto any number of different types of tubs.
So they're adjustable?
Absolutely. So inside of them, there's always an adjustment possible. So you'll notice that there is a threaded rod right there, 2 lock nuts, and now by loosening or tightening, we affect how far that plunger travels.
Okay.
So it starts for us by removing your trip lever plate. All right, so pull that straight up carefully. Just pull it away, yep, and get the nut up there. Good. Oh. What came out was the trip lever and the brass threaded rod. But what didn't come out was the plunger. It unhooked right here, and it stayed down inside the drain. To go after it, I'm going to use this. It's a retriever. It's a flexible tool with a plunger on one end and 4 prongs on the other, and see if I can hook it, pull it out. It's a really handy tool for a lot of things. Yes. All right, let's get that reattached. And while we're here, this is soft brass. I can just snug that up so it doesn't fall off again. There. Okay. So what we're trying to do is this, to make the trip lever go up and down and to lengthen this travel right here. So what I've often seen happen is this. This can get bound up like this. People put it in, they don't pay attention to it. And so that's one thing to look for right there. So that's about probably 1/4 inch. And then we can also loosen this lock nut, and let's lengthen that. So I'm spinning this plastic adapter down just about probably another 1/4 inch, and then I want to tighten up the lock nuts, and let's give that a try and see if it's made any difference. Alright, so I've got to get the screws back in. It's the only way we can test it. Alright, close the trip lever, put a little water in there and see how we did. You don't need to fill the whole thing, I just want to get enough to test it. Alright, I can see that water going down just a bit, and I can actually hear it going by, so I think we need to lengthen that piston just a little bit more. Alright, let's just get it out. Sometimes it is a matter of trial and error. I'm just going to loosen that a bit more. Not too much, we're very close. And now I'm just going to snug that up. Good, let's try that. All right, Tim, let's give it a test, see how we did.
Okay. Trip lever up.
Water's coming out of Mr. Fish. Why don't you shut it off?
Okay.
What we're doing is just to see if we hold our level there.
Looks like it's doing it.
Looks pretty good.
Oh, that's great.